Hello everyone. This is order of the week. Every week I do a video about half an hour, 40 minutes, just under an hour anyway. And I speak about something that is important to me, and as I always say, I hope it's important to other people, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I think the subject could be important, but I don't know. I'm a bit demoralized maybe at the moment because I have been doing this for I don't know, maybe 7-8 weeks, and I have not had one view. Not even one view. So it is a bit demoralizing, but I don't know, maybe because I'm feeling tired at the moment. I wanted to do another video about something that I find it very relevant for me, which is anyone watch my videos, they will find out that I've been speaking every week apart from one or two about coronavirus, not because this channel is meant to be about coronavirus, but because, as I say, it's going to be something that is important to me, and at the moment I think it is very relevant. I'm sure for many other people it's relevant too, in different ways. So, sorry, I'm drinking my tea. I'm having many coffees today and a bit of food. But I'm more coffees than normal, more hot drinks. I don't know why. I just feel like I want more. Maybe it's a bit colder. Maybe I'm just more hungry. But yeah, I've been drinking quite a lot of drinks today, I must say. I have to say, I wanted to do that video. That was about coronavirus, and I didn't have the time to do it this week because I've been very tired, working a lot as well, a bit stressed at work as well, and I've been very tired overall, so I haven't had time to do it. And I was better. I don't know. I didn't know what to talk about today because I did say last week I will speak about honey. Yes, I did prepare something about that, but I didn't feel, because I have to say something happened. Another video that I watched during the week that got my imagination, my interest, and I've been thinking about that video, and then the honey subject went a bit on the back side. At the moment, I will speak about that because I already make some discussion about that, but. I don't know, this video make me think a lot different things that I suppose they are always on the back of my mind, but I never know what to think about them because I don't know them. I don't know much about it, because it's very unlike me. So it's not like me. It's the opposite. What is this about? It's about something very metaphysical. I hope it's the right word. I'm very physical person. I have to see things that have to be tangible somehow. I cannot see electricity, but I do believe there exists because I have lights in my home, and so it's I cannot see the thing. I have to see the effects, so it has to become something tangible, something that you can measure in order for me to understand it, not even believe it, because I maybe believe, at least I wouldn't deny anything, but at the same time I find it difficult to understand that when I cannot imagine the role, or I don't know. I can see anything coming from that thing apart from people talking about it, you know. The thing that is very metaphysical, and I couldn't see exactly or understand it or believe it to a point, you know, is the power of the mind, or mental power. Well, mental power maybe is a slightly different thing. The power of the mind, you know, how the mind have a power that can affect material world, you know, and our surrender, our life. And this video, I'm gonna say the name. However, the name is in Spanish, and it is in Spanish, the video. However, probably you can find the English version, and in Spanish is Poder de la Mente, Física Cuántica. In English, it will be something like Power of the Mind, Quantic Physics. Quantic Physics. The power of the mind. So something like that. And I think it's a video from Artie, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to switch off my laptop, and one again, like every single week, it doesn't have power when I need it. So I don't manage to switch it on at all. It switch on and then go off, and it's not because it's broken, hopefully not, because I had just been working a little bit, but it switch off before I give me the time to start this video. And then as I maybe comment another week, I can't find the right plug, so I'm using a plug that maybe doesn't have the power for it. It's taking a long time to charge, if any get charged, you know. And I don't even know if I can get it charged with this plug. But I managed to work sometime when it had been plugged for a while, but it's not working yet, and maybe later I can show you. So this physics, as the title say, power of the mind, quantic physics, is explains the power of the mind through quantic physics, or quantic physics as in physical physics. I'm trying to clarify this to help the subtitles to write the word, or the word I'm trying to say anyway. And so this video, as I say, is no prepared. I know if anyone watch my previous videos, they will think I'm so unprepared. But to be honest, that was me being prepared in my previous videos. And this one is not prepared because, as I say, I have another prepared, or at least the structure was about honey, that I don't feel I want to do this right now. And also the other one I wanted to do about coronavirus, I didn't have the time to do it because I need a bit more help with some titles, some writing, you know, to show on the screen, so I couldn't do it. So yes, this have come very spontaneously. I wanted to speak about it because, as I say, I watched the video and it kind of blew my mind, you know. Maybe other people watch it and they don't see it that way, but at the time when I watch it, it blew my mind, because for me, it's something that is nothing. It's not something that I never been very interested, or I didn't have the time for it, and I was so mind-blowing by this video that I was thinking about it, but I wasn't thinking or planning to do a video about this, But I don't know. I think it have been in the back of my mind, and I have been growing link link to other to my life as well. And I don't know. I don't know. I suppose I'm fascinated initially because I thought explained something I never understood initially. And then I just start thinking more in detail about the video, and then I start questioning some things. And I thought maybe I was too I was impressed with the overall subject, because, as I say, something that for me is so far from my understanding. All of a sudden, it sounds more clear, but then it is more clear, or is just again maybe. I don't know, because what happened on the video is that they show about some quantum experiments, or experiments in physics quantics, and the show that are related to show that the power of mind does exist. Is something that is there, exists. And I do believe in research initially. As a default, I believe in a research. However, as an overall, I tend to believe in research as an overall. However, I always have I always question whether all the interpretation could be as it had been concluded or understand it. I always question that, because I always think there is the interpretation is very subjective in every research. I always question that. But here, maybe because I was naive. I didn't want to use that word. I was resisting to use that word, but maybe I was naive. I was naive because I don't know anything about quantum physics, like nothing. Like before I see this video, I heard about quantum physics sometimes, but I never even look into it, because it looks so far from my understanding. And so unrelated to anything I do in my daily life, that I didn't even have to find out more about it, or I never have the any contact with this subject or this science. So. And maybe I was a bit naive that because they are research, whether I can question the accuracy of the results. I know every research have a lot work that support the theory. You know, the background that's normally needs a lot of work, to do a research. No, it's not research, it's an experiment. To do an experiment, you need a lot of support to support your theory, and it needs a lot empirical details, data. So in that sense, I think it deserves my how you say that? It deserves my trust. It deserves my trust in that sense, because it deserves my trust, because whoever is doing that experiment, initially they are using very objective data. However, along the process of making the research, there is time and there is a process that is no straightforward and involve many things, involve to organize meetings with other people, arrange a place, and in that process, I think maybe the objectivity can be lost a little bit. Okay, but maybe no, maybe they still can avoid any confusing variables, which is not the real word. I think the real word is confundan. It's something like that. It's variables that are not as relevant generally, but in that circumstances that affect the final result. So so it's maybe not subjective for the person, but it's subjective and it's a specific area and time and place specific, and in that there is some subjectivity, but maybe the person is still very objective about that, So yeah, what I try to say is that experiments, not necessarily, even they are based on empirical and objective data and real data, are not necessary. The conclusions, the results, and maybe not entirely accurate, because they try to, every experiment is trying to explain in a general concept or idea or effect, and general is very limited what we can explain in general terms, because everything is very specific to the time and place, everything. So in that sense, it's a bit subjective. And I know that, but at the same time, it does deserve credibility, it does deserve credits because of the work it has behind, It does, definitely, it does help for to understand the subject. Whether the results, I will be a bit more cautious about the results, and they are, scientists are very, they are very clever people, and they try to show there's possible confusion, there's possible misunderstandings, or but at the end of the day, we are all humans, they can try to show any confusion or possible misunderstanding that they can see it, but we can miss things. We all can miss things, But yeah, because they have 3 experiments, no, they have probably more experiments in this video, but I can't remember 3 of them. And because it was quantum physics, and the experiments, the conclusions of the experiments is that the power of the mind does exist. I was like, oh wow, yeah, something that for me it didn't have any explanation. When I hear about power of the mind, everything I hear about it is the name, and sometimes I did hear years and years ago about this experiment that a group of people could move a pen, but you always wonder about the veracity of those kind of experiments, really. And maybe they are very, very empirical, very scientific, maybe it's possible to move a pen with a group of people that but I never really read about the experiment, and you hear things that then when you try to find out more about it, they are not as they have been explained. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not trying to say it's true or no. I just don't know. And that was my feelings in quantum physics. I just didn't know anything about it, It was the first time. And I hear these experiments that were showing in physics, They were making something metaphysic and something physics, It's the power of the mind. That's something that does exist, and that blew my mind when I watched the video. I was, wow, something that, I never, I don't know, I didn't press much attention about it, and it's there, I have been ignoring it, and I was like, oh my God, what I have done, for so many years, I have been ignoring something that is there, and I was, as I say, I blow my mind. But I'm gonna take a break a moment because I got to the 20 minutes and I know the video maybe have been cut already. It's not, it will be cut very soon. So I'm just gonna cut it for a moment now and start another video that will be the second part of this week video. Okay, I'll see you in a moment.